All right, let's get right into it. We're going to break down a super clear, actionable plan that takes you from knowing nothing to being totally job ready in the world of AI and machine learning.
So you want to build a career in AI and machine learning, right? I'm guessing that's why you're here. It's one of the most exciting fields on the planet. But maybe you're feeling a bit stuck. You see all this complex stuff online, you hear the buzzwords, and you're just thinking, where do I even begin? You're not alone, and today we're going to fix that.
What if I told you there's a clear path? And that path could get you job ready in just 6 months. Yep, 6 months. It's absolutely possible. Okay, let's dive into the nuts and bolts. We're going to walk through this 6-month AI roadmap. It's a structured plan built on what actually gets people hired, right now, in today's market. Now look, this isn't some kind of magic pill. The source material is really clear about this. It takes a real-time commitment. We're talking about 220 to 300 hours of focused work. That's a serious goal, for sure, but it's completely achievable. So how do you actually spend those hours to get the best results? Well, the whole journey is broken down into 8 distinct phases, each one building on the last.
And this right here, this is your map. Just look at how it flows. It's so logical. You start with the absolute foundations, and then step by step, you work your way up to professional level skills like MLOps, which is basically getting your models to work in the real world, and then you wrap it all up with a big final project.
Let's zoom in on that first half. The first 16 weeks are all about building a rock-solid foundation. You're going to master Python, get comfortable with the essential math behind it all, and then you'll learn how to handle real, messy data. After that, you'll start building your first models. This is your core toolkit. Now for the second half. This is where you really level up, where you go from being a student to a professional. You'll tackle the heavy-hitting stuff like deep learning and neural networks, and then, and this part is absolutely crucial, you'll learn how to deploy your models so they're live and usable. It all comes together in a big capstone project before you switch gears to crush your interviews. Now, while you're going through this entire journey, you're not just collecting knowledge, you're building something, the single most important asset you'll have in your job search. It's time to talk about forging your ultimate weapon, your portfolio. And I really want you to let this sink in. The source material could not be more direct about this. Your GitHub portfolio, packed with projects you've actually built, matters more than anything else, more than certificates, more than degrees. It is the proof that you can do the job. So what does a great portfolio look like? Well, here's the blueprint. You need 3 key projects: a supervised learning project, an unsupervised one, and then the one that really makes you stand out, a model that you've actually deployed as a live API. That shows you can take a project from an idea all the way to a finished product.
And here's a little insider tip for you. It's not just what you build, it's how you show it off. This right here, this is the exact project structure that hiring managers love to see. It's clean, it's organized, and it just screams, I know what I'm doing.
Okay, so you've put in the hundreds of hours, you've built a killer portfolio. What's the payoff? Let's talk about the job market and what's really out there.
All right, let's get real for a second. This chart shows that pure entry-level jobs are a tiny slice of the pie, only about 3%. But don't let that number scare you. This is exactly why your portfolio is so important. It lets you skip the line. It proves you have hands-on experience. So you're not competing for that 3%, you're competing for the other 97%.
And the reward for all that hard work is, well, it's pretty fantastic. Just look at these roles and the salary ranges. Whether you love building models, finding insights in data, or deploying systems, these are the high-paying, high-impact jobs this roadmap gets you ready for.
So the whole thing can feel like a giant mountain to climb. I get it. But you know how you climb a mountain, right? One step at a time. So let's make this super, super simple and talk about your very first step tomorrow. Seriously, that's it. You can start in the next 24 hours with 3 ridiculously easy tasks. First, just look at the roadmap again and pick one resource to start with. Second, write a simple Hello World script and get it up on GitHub. And third, open your calendar and block out 2 hours for tomorrow. Boom, you've started. So it all comes down to this. The map is laid out for you, the path is crystal clear, and the opportunity is absolutely massive. Your journey can start right now. So the only question left is, are you ready?